We all know what dating apps are for, right? To find love, to find a partner. For most people, basically to find somebody to lean on emotionally. I have personally never been on a dating app, so I don't know how that works. If you guys have ever experienced anything weird or even like anything cute, like I am down, like let me know, comment down. Vivan was thrilled for his date. After 3 months of talking to this girl, they finally decided to meet in person. They decided to meet at a rented accommodation, and Vivan, so eager to take his connection further and move forward, agreed. But what seemed like a beautiful start to something quickly turned into a nightmare that changed everything. This is a case of the Tinder murder. Priya Seth, 27-year-old, was raised in a middle-class family in a town called Falna in Rajasthan. बचपन से Priya was known to be a bright child. She was good in studies. She knew how to dance. She basically excelled in a lot of things. But she has also been described as somebody जिसका temper थोड़ा ज़्यादा high होता था हमेशा. Like she used to throw tantrums, she used to create chaos, and she used to throw things if things didn't go her way. After her graduation in 2012, Priya pursued higher education in Jaipur. She received 20,000 monthly to cover her expenses by her parents. Monthly. Like, उसको किसी का ख्याल नहीं रखना होता था. She is not even working at this point, but she got 20,000 per month. And hey, I work, okay? I know that's a great amount. That's a big amount for anyone. And Mumbai is expensive, so I am pretty sure Rajasthan में तो बहुत आराम से चल जाता होगा. However, it was not enough for Priya. She started looking for jobs in newspaper to earn more money ताकि उसके पास और income आए. She stumbled upon an agency, and soon she realized it was an escort agency. Basically, इस agency में she was offered to work as a recruiter. तो वो college girls ढूंढती या उनको probe pursue करती to join the agency, and she would earn commission या make profit उस basis पे. And it's also noted that she did earn a lot of money doing this. Gradually, she also gained an addiction for smoking and drinking. But that's not all. Priya launched her own business website to earn money faster, promising rich businessmen escort services. However, the website was just a front to earn money from businessmen. Basically, वो services नहीं provide करती थी. She used to promise, she used to send images and photos to choose from in businessmen को, and when they chose, she used to ask for advance. For example, if one service cost 20,000, 25,000, वो पैसे advance पे लेती थी. After they chose the girl they wanted, वो पैसे लेके फिर अपना phone switch off कर देती थी. She never provided any services. It was all a scam. Priya normally rich married लोगों को target करती थी ये करने के लिए, because of course, as I also mentioned it in my previous video, there's a huge thing about shame and family name and surname and all of that. She targeted married men ताकि वो प्रिया को report भी ना कर सके out of shame and their family. But in 2014, one of her client actually did report her. She was arrested and then bailed. She was arrested once again the same year 2014 में for attempting to slice open an ATM machine with a gas cutter. Again, she was out in a day. And wait, there's more. In 2018, she started dating a bank manager and they started living together. And at first, like any relationship, सब ठीक चल रहा था. They were like a normal couple. Everything was ha ha he he. But soon she started threatening him and his family with false case and demanded 10 lakh rupees from them. He, the bank manager guy, reported this incident to the police. Priya was arrested and yet again she was out in a month. In Feb 2018, in between her game of lust and money, Priya met Dikshant Kamra on Tinder. They started living together. उन लोगों ने एक apartment rent किया and they started living together. दीक्षित एक फेल्ड मॉडल और प्रोड्यूसर था जिसके सर पे 25 lakhs का कर्जा था when he met Priya. So to move away from his debtors जिनसे उसने कर्जा लिया था, he moved from Mumbai to Jaipur. After they moved in together, Priya and Dikshit, they started planning to pay off Dikshit's debt. तो वो प्लान करते हैं कि वो किसी को करके जो कि हुआ होगा उससे पैसे एक्सटॉर्ट करेंगे. They did not decide initially कि वो किसको करेंगे, किससे पैसे ऐठेंगे, but that was the initial plan. That's when she met Vivan on Tinder. While talking to Vivan, Priya discovered that Vivan एक rich businessman था. Like he was wealthy. It was her plan. She suggested to kidnap Vivan. They also involved another friend of theirs, Lakshay Walia. On 2nd May 2018, after talking for 3 months on the app, they decided to finally meet in person. With the help of Dikshant and Lakshya, Priya killed Vivan as soon as he entered the house and demanded 10 lakh rupees from him. But here's where things went wrong. What Priya, Dikshant and Lakshya didn't know was the relationship that began in Feb 2018 was built on 2 lies and was doomed from the start. Vivan Kohli was actually Dushyant Sharma. Dushyant was married, had a kid, and was just posing as a wealthy businessman. Dushyant was the third child in the family. Tragically, his parents had lost 2 sons, Piyush to illness, and their second child, Himanshu, in an accident. Dushyant Sharma was 26-year-old, residing in Jodhwara, Jaipur. I am so sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Dushyant and his wife had a pretty healthy relationship. 3 साल से वो लोग साथ में थे, but down the line in 3 years, Dushyant की तरफ से his passion and his novelty just dried off, and he sought an escape by creating a fake profile with fake identity where he pretended to be wealthy, and that's where he met Priya. In Feb 2018, while using the app, he matched with Priya, and the relationship blossomed over dates. Priya को लगता था कि Dushyant was a wealthy businessman, and Dushyant को लगता था that Priya was with him because she liked him for him, not his money. On May 2nd, 2018, 7 p.m., Dushyant left his house. He told his family he was going for work related and will be back in an hour. At 19:15 p.m., his father, Rameshwar Sharma, called, but it got disconnected. And right after that, it got switched off. Vivan के घर पे घुसने के बाद he was tied up. They slipped a polythene bag over his head. Priya demanded 10 lakh rupees or they would kill him. And that's when Vivan finally told them that he did not have 10 lakh rupees and उसका नाम Vivan है ही नहीं. He is Dushyant Sharma. He had lied about everything, including his identity. At first, Priya did not believe him, but it was soon confirmed when they looked at his ID card and his driver's license. Priya's bubble had been burst. After realizing the truth, they beat Dushyant, pressured him कि वो अपने dad को call करे and उनसे 10 lakhs demand करे. On the other hand, Dushyant's family kept trying his number. They kept trying to call him. The following morning at 9:45 a.m., Dushyant's dad finally received a ransom call. Dushyant said, "Please बचा लो मुझे, इनको 10 lakh दे दो. Please save me." And suddenly a female voice intervened and chillingly said, "Transfer the money in his accounts within 20 minutes or we kill him." Rameshwar pleaded, saying that he did not have that kind of money. To which Priya then asked कितने हैं उनके पास देने के लिए, and he said at that time he had 2 to 3 lakhs that he can give right away. Priya told him to send the 3 lakhs in 20 minutes or she would kill Dushyant. By 12 p.m., Rameshwar wired 3 lakhs into his son's account. He then called back to tell them that he had transferred the amount, but the number was switched off. Later that night, Rameshwar received a call from the Jodhwara police station asking to look at a body. The body was found stuffed in a trolley bag along the highway. The body had been dismembered into several pieces. Despite the horrific state of the body, Rameshwar managed to identify, because उस body के साथ काफी चीजें भी मिली थी, that he knew was his son's. Police started the investigation right away. They first started to investigate by going through Dushyant's phone records, and he found a phone number that Dushyant had called or spoken to several times over the weeks, and that number and Dushyant's number were on the same spot, like same location pe, when Dushyant's number was off. Police then went to that location, but they found nothing. However, they found out who was living in that location: Priya Seth and her boyfriend Dikshant Kamra. They also found out that Priya Seth ही वो लड़की थी जिससे Dushyant बात करता था dating app पे, and they have been dating since 3 months without his family's knowledge. On May 5th, all 3 accused were arrested. During the interrogation, the police asked why they had killed Dushyant even after receiving the 3 lakhs, to which Priya responds that they had already Dushyant even before receiving that money. Remember the ransom call जो रामेश्वर को receive होता है to send her 10 lakhs. After that call end, they realized that Dushyant का जो credit card था उसमें एक daily withdrawal limit थी of 25 rupees. Now they knew कि अगर 3 लाख भी आ रहा है, they cannot withdraw that amount once, एक ही बार में. They would need to withdraw it every day 25 करके. And fearing that Dushyant would go and speak to the police or report them, they Dushyant. Both the men threw Dushyant on bed. They tried to suffocate him with a pillow, but that didn't work either. He just fainted. That's when Priya went and bought a knife. Dikshant then Dushyant 10 to 11 times. Lakshay then went home to change while Dikshant and Priya were cleaning. They went and bought a trolley bag from the market, dismembered the body, and then stuffed it into the bag. When Dushyant's dad called Dushyant's number to inform that उन्होंने 3 लाख credit कर दिए थे, they then went to the nearest ATM and withdrew 25,000. Here's the most disgusting part of the act. After they had dumped the trolley, they then came back home to the apartment. Later the same evening, Priya, so unfazed of what she had done, met with one of her clients, asked him to pay in advance and extorted him. And they still did not stop there. They went and Dushyant अपनी कार के साथ आया था, उसकी डैड की कार थी. They went and bought a number plate to use on Dushyant's car ताकि वो track ना कर पाए Dushyant की कार को, and decided to head Gandhinagar railway station to escape most probably. However, the cops caught them. The 3 were charged with kidnapping, extortion, murder and elimination of evidence. Priya का एक interview है YouTube पे that I won't be able to play due to copyright reasons, but आप जाके search कर सकते हो. I have not heard or seen anyone react like that or talk like that. I was in disbelief when I saw the interview. It was so chilling. It was so horrific. You should definitely go and watch that interview and you'd know what I'm talking about. Throughout her interview, there was no sign of remorse or regret. Instead, she smiled and giggled. In November 2023, all 3 were sentenced to life in prison for the of Dushyant Sharma. That was a case of Dushyant Sharma. Remember to take care, be kind, and always follow the light.